Hey guys, how are we doing? I've got an XRP Ripple update for you right now. It's to do with the lawsuit, and I'm going to be straight with you guys. It's not what we want to see as XRP holders. So I'm going to break down what's going on. I'm going to tell you the opinions of the attorneys in the space who help us with this case, and hopefully finish the video leaving you with some thoughts that might spark some positivity in your mind. So it's all about the scheduling of this lawsuit. The schedule is the worst case scenario that James Phelan posted the other day. The Ripple case is going into 2023. I've never seen a plaintiff want to delay a case this much. Only defendants normally delay. Why bring a case, then postpone the justice that you seek? And these are the dates for different motions. Pause it now if you want to have a look at those. But Hogan goes on to say, in contrast, look at the SEC versus Library case, which is another lawsuit the SEC are having at the minute with a different crypto. The lawsuit was filed 3 months after the Ripple lawsuit and will finish 6 months sooner. Everything about the Ripple case is backwards, and you can have a look at that as well if you want. And then John Deaton comes through and says it's worse than expected. All final briefs are due 20th of December 2022. Absent a settlement, end of March 2023 for decision is now best case. A settlement prior to this basically comes down to the emails and the comments and edits, the 68 drafts of the Hinman speech, and whether the SEC will be forced to turn them over. And then we've got Stuart Alderotti, who is Ripple's general counsel. To all those that have been following the case thus far, thank you. Know that Ripple is pushing hard and the court is working hard to resolve the case as soon as possible, despite the SEC time and again doing everything they can to delay. And he goes on to say, yes, it is a joint filing, but based on the SEC's track record, if we didn't agree to this, the next iteration would have been likely longer. So people are getting cross because they're like, why did Ripple agree to this? And he's basically saying that if they didn't, the SEC will probably delay, take it to court and get a longer ruling than this. So they're basically locking in a time frame. So now I want to talk about some potential positives that could come out of this and what we need to be thinking about. And for those of you who don't know, this obviously does frustrate me, but it doesn't really affect my long-term plan. I will buy more XRP if the price dips. I'm a top 0.4% XRP holder in the world. So my net worth is in there. So I know how it feels. But let's get back into the video. So something I wanted to just talk about is that now the narrative is really being pushed to the government and to the public that America is going to fall behind on innovation because SEC is stifling it, basically. Entrepreneurs are moving across borders because they can't start up in the US. With 25% of US citizens holding crypto, do they want a regulatory body making all the crypto companies move overseas? Brad Garlinghouse reiterates this with his disappointment and his opinion about needing a clear regulatory framework right now. I've got a list of a few positive things I just want to leave you with. We could still have a settlement. If in the midterms the house gets flipped and it's more crypto friendly, we could get Gary out. America's EO and regulation could change this. And ultimately, we can't prove that this lawsuit is holding the price down. Other cryptos haven't reached all-time highs.